Hey everyone, it's your girl Hita, and I'm back for another episode of HitaTalk. And today we are tickling your taste buds with a very delicious conversation, a fun activity, and of course HitaTalk Trivia with none other than the lovely Amy Brace of Amy's Cupcake Shoppe. So if you're hungry, keep on watching. Miss Amy, how are you today?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm so good. I'm so glad that you're here. I've had some of your treats recently, and I have to say it's probably the best macaroons ever.
Thank you.
And your cupcakes are pretty freaking awesome.
Thank you.
So before we devour those later, because I think you have an activity, let's talk a little bit more about how this all came about. Let's dive in. Let's get to know Amy. So if you want to chat with us about that, I'd love to hear more.
I actually started baking probably when I was 3 with my mom, and I've baked all my life, but I've always wanted to be a doctor ever since I was little growing up.
A doctor of cupcakes?
Nope, a doctor of normal doctoring.
That would be a fun job.
And I actually worked at the U of M hospital doing CT scans for the last 10 years, and I started watching Cupcake Wars, of all things, and I'd bring in cupcakes to work, and everyone loved them.
Not a bad show.
So someone said maybe you should do this instead, and so I did.
Really? So at what point did you just decide to scratch what you put in as far as education and totally go with like your new
Something
passion?
completely different.
Yeah, not that like that education and the biology of mixing isn't valid, but how'd you make that switch?
It was actually in 2014 when I went full-time in cupcakes. So I started in 2011. And then I did my first wedding in 2014, and after that, I was hooked.
And were
I
you
had to.
baking at home this whole time?
Yep. Well, I rented a commercial kitchen in Excelsior.
Okay.
And I did a farmer's market, so that was my way of getting a good customer base.
Yeah.
Since not many people knew about me, so I do like little events for people, and then I do the farmer's market. And
so then you started a business, and you have this store called Amy's Cupcake Shoppe.
Yep.
That's amazing. How did you
It's not original. Sorry about that.
No, it's well, and you have the fancy spelling of shop with a O-P-P-E.
The old school spelling. Yeah.
It's so elegant and
Thank
classy. And your store is so cute. You have the most beautiful colors. You partner with City Girl Coffee. I love their branding.
Yes.
I love their coffee. But you have a kids corner. I'm a mom. That touches my heart.
Well, and we all during build out, my daughter was there, and she was 4 at the time. And so when we were doing all the tiling, she'd like pick up all the little tile spacers and stuff, and I'm going, there's no way I'm going to open this spot without somewhere for kids to play. And she loves her kitchen, and even still we go there. And she just like makes me a latte and comes over with cake. I'm like, here you go, Mom.
My kind of girl. If she's making you a latte and you're making cupcakes, you guys are doing just fine.
She's like, hazelnut, caramel, and chocolate. And I was like, whatever you want to make me, it's great.
What's her name?
Kaylee.
Kaylee and I are going to be really good friends here very soon because Mama Hita loves a good latte. But let's talk about your shop. How did it come about? You did a Kickstarter. I want to know a little bit more on the entrepreneurial side.
2014, I had done 5 weddings out of my house.
Oh my gosh.
And then in 2015, I did 36.
Okay, so that's a lot.
So then all the equipment required for those kind of things.
And were you doing this just full time? Were you doing anything else?
No, I was still working.
Are you kidding me? So you did 36 weddings in 2015.
Yep.
And then?
And then I took over pretty much the garage, the kitchen, the deck, the downstairs.
Oh my gosh.
And my husband's like, you either need to take less business and keep it out of the house, or we need to find a spot. So that's when we started looking, was in November of 2015, and by June of 2016 we were open.
And you are in the most charming area of Hopkins. You're on Main Street.
I love Hopkins,
Main Street and what's this cross street?
7th.
All right.
Yep.
Where you've got a lot of things on your menu, actually.
Yeah. We have coffee. We have both brewed coffee. Our brewed coffee is the City Girl coffee. And then our espresso is their parent company, Alakef Coffee, because City Girl doesn't have espresso quite yet. But then we have cupcakes, macaroons. We do custom cakes by order only. And then we always have muffins and scones and
Oh my gosh.
anything
so
else we feel like making.
all sorts of stuff.
And we have edible cookie dough too. Because why not?
I think I'm hungry now.
Yeah.
So Hopkins, Main Street and 7th. And days of the week, what are your schedules? How often are you there?
I try to be there. I actually work more efficiently when I'm at home, of course, because I always get distracted at the shop. But I'm usually there Tuesday through Friday from 9:30 till about 2. And then the shop is actually closed Sundays and Mondays to give us that weekend still.
Okay, good. You guys take some time off.
Yeah.
And how big is your staff?
There's 6 of us right now.
Oh, nice and intimate.
Yep.
Well, you've only...
And one is my dad, so it's even awesome.
So if you see a guy working there, it's charming papa.
Yep.
So sweet. You do a lot of different events. Let's talk about that.
Yes, for sure. We've mostly specialized in weddings, but we love doing any events. We love making custom cookies or custom cakes, or we've done bridal showers. We do macaroon making classes.
You do? You do macaroon making classes?
Yeah, so you can come and make your own macaroons.
Ladies,
Your own
date
salted
night.
caramel macaroon.
Oh my gosh, they're so good.
Yeah, we've done date nights. We've done like bachelorette parties and things like that where they come and they make the macaroons and then they go and have dinner and then they come back and finish them up.
This is amazing.
It's so fun.
I will be back.
Yeah.
You're a talented baker.
Thank you.
But aside from baking, do you have any other talents?
I like skiing.
Oh, I was going to say, are you a dancer?
I was a dancer.
Were you really? What kind of dance?
And when I was little, like from when I was 3 to when I was 7, I was a dancer.
Jamming out?
Yeah. I did gymnastics for 16 years.
Wow.
I did pretty much every high school sport I could think of.
So let's just see that
So I'm very sporty.
backhand spring. I could never even do a cartwheel.
Yeah. I used to do a backflip on the beam. So
fancy.
yeah.
With a cupcake
Someday I'll
in
show my
hand?
daughter. Yeah.
I'm just being extra right now. We all know that being in a creative industry and running your own show, no matter what it is, there's not a lot of smoothness all the time.
Right.
Was there ever a moment that kind of made you feel like this is just going to derail my entire career path? Were you just defeated over one particular moment?
Yes. Money, always. Because now, owning a business, when I was out of my house, it didn't, not that it didn't matter, because it was still my passion. I still loved doing it.
Yeah.
But I could take 2 weeks off, because I could just say, you know, I'm just not going to take orders for those weeks, and that's fine.
Sure.
But now it's being in charge of other people's well-being and their mortgage payment and their rent and their everything like that. So it's everything I do is for our employees.
Oh.
And they are the best. Like, they are the best team ever.
And it's huge. And
and
you
they support
sacrifice
me,
a
and
lot.
and I sacrifice a lot too, and they get that and they see that, which is great, because it's not just our boss is the worst, she's never here.
Yeah.
It's she's at home busting her butt instead of being here.
You're a great leader.
Thank you.
So how often do you actually get down to the nitty-gritty? Because I know running the business alone is a pistol.
I usually drop my daughter off about 9 at school, so I usually miss the bake. So I don't get to bake very much anymore.
Miss the bake. Like there's a time that the bake happens.
Yep,
the
in the
bake,
morning.
It's like this thing.
The morning bake. Yep.
The bake.
Yep.
I need to take episode
Starts
2
at 5:30.
of this and do the bake on set.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Yep. And then on Saturdays we start at 5 because we do cinnamon rolls on Saturdays. So.
Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering.
Yeah.
But just
and waffles. I
you
forgot
do
about waffles. We
waffles?
do.
You understand I'm a waffle fanatic, right?
Authentic Belgian waffles, though, not like syrup and butter kind of waffles.
Interesting. Top it with
They're
a little
so
sprinkle
good.
and you're done for.
Or whipped cream or Nutella. That's my dad's
Okay,
specialty.
done. That's it. We're going to Nutella
Yep.
is my life.
We have Waffle Wednesday, and then we have them on Saturdays.
I don't even think I want to talk about anything else. We're done. We had Nutella.
Yep. Yep. And whipped cream and sprinkles.
So, but you were trying to say like the money as an obstacle, and you want to make sure that you get others paid before you keep your own lights on.
Because they have you do a budget, of course.
Yeah.
Because we got a small business loan, and they have you do a budget, and they do productions and things like that, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to do, or I bake. I like baking. I like making
here
new stuff.
to bake. What's another very proud moment in your life, either personally or professionally?
I made a kid.
You made a kid.
I made
That's
a kid.
big
I made a person.
deal. You created.
I
with
created
the help
life,
of a spouse,
and she turned out pretty good. Yeah,
and
we'll
they're
keep her.
living and doing things. They have opinions.
Yep. She's
And just one daughter?
incredible. Just one daughter. Yep.
Amazing.
She turned 6 in November, and this year will actually be her golden birthday.
Oh
so
my gosh.
I guess we'll have a party.
Congrats on 6 years.
Thank you.
As much as like it's her birthday, it's like a big milestone
Yeah,
for the
for me
parent.
too.
I've realized that.
And for me, it was a struggle. So
Was it?
I finally got to have
big deal.
my own baby.
She was here in this world.
Yep.
Helping you pick out lattes and,
Yes.
and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then professionally, what about the biggest milestone there? Proud
Was
moment?
opening our store,
Not
having a brick and mortar, and being able to separate home from work.
Wow.
Even though it's still really close, it's nice to have free coffee every
Those
day.
are, that's really amazing. Honestly, yeah. You can have. Did you live close to the cupcake shop?
Yeah, we're a mile and a half away.
That doesn't sound terrible at all.
No.
Okay, so now that you have a brick and mortar and you have your house back to your relatively less cupcake baking mode,
right.
how do you separate entrepreneur thoughts and time versus personal?
I feel like I'm really bad at that. I never do.
I was hoping you'd have
Because
the
I think,
answer.
no. Because I miss baking so much. I love coming up with new flavors. Like right now we have a coconut curry cupcake that Jen came up with, who is incredible. We have Jen and Katie, they're our pastry chefs.
Oh my gosh, yum.
And we have a macaroon that is like a deviled egg. It's dill and paprika and egg.
So I'm Middle Eastern and you're speaking to my language.
Right.
And I'm going to just stuff
And that
my
stuff,
face.
I love just making weird stuff.
But you don't have a chance when you're doing like the books and
Right.
leadership and other
But I always
important
talk to them
things.
about it, and hopefully they're not annoyed with me by it. But it's just coming up with new fun flavors, and I like having a static menu of items, but coming up with new flavors is
And do you
super
rotate
fun. Yep,
flavors
every
in and
week.
out? Wow.
Yep, we come up with new flavors
I have
every
to
week.
step in every week.
Yep,
I'm going to be very happy.
because then you show up and you're like, oh, what is it today? What is it today?
Okay, so Wonder Woman of the Twin Cities, the Twin Cities alone, Hopkins or the other side of town. We're a community and we want to support you. What is the best way to do that?
Come to the shop.
Come to Amy's Cupcake Shop.
You won't regret it.
No, not at all. Open Tuesdays through Saturday.
Yep.
All the info's on your website and social media, which, what are those handles?
Amy's Cupcake Shop. Nice and easy.
.com?
.com.
And you're on all sorts of Instagram.
We're on Instagram. We're by far the most active on Instagram.
Okay.
And then we share that to our Twitter and Facebook as well.
Facebook. Excellent. Fantastic.
And then we have a website and hopefully a YouTube channel at some point.
Oh, we'll get there. You guys are doing plenty, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Well,
I just want to do more cake videos so people can see how cakes
Yeah.
are made.
Do you do tutorials, or would you
Not
like
yet.
to?
I would like to, yeah.
Okay, but you're here to teach me something today. You have an activity
Yes.
set up?
Yes,
What are
we're
we
going to
doing?
decorate cupcakes
Stay tuned.
and sprinkle them.
And don't go anywhere. We're sprinkling cupcakes today. Thanks, Amy, for chatting.
Yeah, thank you.
So we are doing some fun stuff today. We're going to eat, we're going to decorate, we're going to get messy. But I'm going to let you lead because it's not my area of expertise.
So I have bright purple frosting because why not?
Because why not?
Because why not? And we have a couple different kinds of cupcakes. We have our vanilla bean chocolate, which is a really fudgy chocolate. So
Ooh.
if you're a chocolate connoisseur, everyone loves these.
Yes,
yeah.
I am. You already had me at Nutella
Right,
earlier.
right. And now I have you at chocolate.
Yes.
And then our almond, which is by far one of our favorites as well. So
What's your favorite flavor?
lemon,
Yes.
because it's filled with lemon curd,
Like,
and
I
it's
know that.
like it's tangy in your cheeks right there, and I love it.
Okay, today we're
So
doing these.
I'll show you how we typically frost a cupcake. So you start in the middle.
It has sound effects, apparently.
Yep. And so it looks like that.
That's pretty.
And then feel free to sprinkle, of course,
Oh my
because
gosh.
kids love sprinkles.
That's so graceful.
But you can also, if you go around the cupcake like this, it kind of looks like a flower. And then we'll come back with like a bright green and just do like little leaves on it.
No, you got all the. Well, we're using one tip today, but
Yep, so we're doing one tip today. We have probably about 10 to 15 that we use, that they're all different depending on what kind of design we want to do.
Okay, so let me take a stab at it.
Yep.
And then
I even tied the top so it doesn't get you messy.
get in my face. All right, so we're gonna. Do I start in the middle?
Yep, so you start in the middle,
Oh boy.
give it a good squeeze.
Oh my God, that's so much.
There you go.
Holy buckets.
Sprinkles make it prettier, so yep, perfect.
Okay. And then you do some flowers.
Yep.
Okay, let's do some chocolate. Boop, boop. Whoa, that was a lot. The boops help. Boop.
The boop soap, yep.
So I think we should try one.
Okay.
We're going to get messy, and then I have some questions to ask you.
Perfect.
More questions.
I'm going to do chocolate. Yep, that's all
It's going to be messy. This is amazing. I hope you guys are just anxious.
And everything's
about
from
this.
scratch, so it'll be.
How do you do this? This is like a taco? Cheers.
Well, you could do it. Oh, there you go.
Chick.
Cheers.
Chick. Oh, wow. So graceful.
Yum.
That is really creamy.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now I don't need
Wow.
more lipstick.
No. It's time for HitaTalk Trivia.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are my lips nice and purple? Look, it matches the color. Okay, so this is going to go into the theme of
Okay.
Amy's Cupcake Shop.
Okay.
I tried anyways.
You're doing better.
All right, so I want you to tell me who this character is. This 1980s character had a fruit or dessert themed name, clothing to match, scented hair, and a dessert named pet.
Strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry shortcake.
Of course.
Of
She was my
course.
favorite.
Do you remember her cat's name?
Custard.
It was Custard.
Custard and Pupcake.
I didn't know that.
The dog is Pupcake and the cat is Custard.
Custard the cat.
Because I read the stories to my daughter.
Cute. I had like a comforter. We had the little doll. We had the foldable and cupcakes that
Yep.
hid in there.
Yep.
All right, you passed. Question number 2.
Okay.
This is so easy. This blue character likes to eat chocolate chip cookies.
Cookie Monster.
Cookie
Of
Monster.
course.
Have you been to Grand Ole Creamery?
No, not yet.
Okay, so they have they have 2 locations, Grand
Okay.
Avenue and over on Chicago by Minnehaha.
Oh, okay.
And they have this flavor. It has Oreos, cookies and cream, and cookie dough all in one.
Awesome.
And it's dyed blue.
I'll have to
Like
try
Cookie
it. Like Cookie
Monster.
Monster.
So good.
I want to do Cookie Monster macaroons
I will eat them.
where they're blue and then they have a little cookie in them.
I will be doing an Elmo themed birthday for my little one.
Oh,
so
perfect.
good to know.
Yep.
Question number 3,
All right.
pressing question. This toy, created in 1963 by the toy company Kenner, was inspired by street vendors in New York City.
Is it the Easy Bake Oven?
It was the Easy Bake Oven. I couldn't even give her a hint. Yes. Did you have one growing up?
Of course, yeah. And my daughter has one now too.
I'm probably the only human alive in the female category, or the guys, that didn't have one.
Right.
But as I was Christmas shopping, I really wanted to get one for my daughter, but secretly for me, because she's barely 2.
Yeah.
So there we got it, guys. We talked about cupcakes, macarons, all things cupcake bakery with the lovely Amy Brace. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
being
so
here
much
today.
for having me.
So you guys have some work to do. Follow her on social media. Go to Hopkins, get some treats. And until then,
Yeah.
we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.
Take care.